minutes on the elliptical at 8 a.m. is completed. So I'm going to make my eggs for this morning. I'm going to cut up this zucchini. It's got a brown center. I feel out of breath after that elliptical workout. Fry it in some ghee. I'm gonna get my oven going. I'm gonna bake some bacon for the pizza. Okay, I'll use green onion in the eggs today. I'm gonna put this, throw this in once the zucchini cooks some more. Cut this avocado for breakfast. If things are ripe, you can just peel the skin off. Kind of sort of. I like to get the zucchini nice and crispy. Maybe not crispy, but charred, I guess you could say. I think it's crispy a little bit. So I have the zucchini with cheese, eggs, the bacon finishes quickly. Maybe I'll have a few slices of bacon. I'll probably actually wait until the bacon is done, so I don't feel like all the sausage in my freezer is still sealed, so I won't mess with opening that. I guess I'm gonna make my breakfast and also the pizza at the same time. I plan on making up the pizza, but putting it in the fridge and then baking it once I get back from church today. Actually, yeah, it's going to have one pancake with breakfast also. You have to have a bigger kitchen, but it is what it is. I love this organic bacon. Well, green wise bacon from Publix. I think it's organic. It's good. Usually I don't care for a thick cut, but The way this turns out is delicious. Gonna turn the heat down a little bit, like 3. Going to put this in the oven. I'm not going to use GOOGLE because it'll stop my video. I don't know how you set a timer on this thing. Timer. Set it for 20 minutes. Add these onions in. Cheese. Ooh, I smell those onions. It smells good. I don't cook with green onions too often. I'll be nice and give a little piece to done. Donnie, you want some cheese? That's it. Good boy. Can you speak? Speak. Donnie, speak. 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 Speak louder. People on YouTube can't hear you. Speak. 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 Fine. Missed it that time. My pancakes from yesterday. I'm just going to have one pancake today. Like cheesy, crispy zucchini and onions. Sounds good. I had some mushrooms. I should have threw some mushrooms in here. For the pizza. Pan handle's hot. Some Redmond's real salt. Cover that up. I need another plate. You know, breakfast is going to be good when you have to use 3 plates for it. This pancake broke as I flipped it yesterday. God, I have to cook up this sausage. I'll leave this for tomorrow. I don't think I'll be hungry enough to eat a link today. I guess now I'll process the vegetables for the pizza. I like pizza toppings like nice and thin. So I'm gonna use the mandolin. Use the guard because I don't want to cut my fingers, especially being on blood thinners. That would be a bad idea. Nice thin slices of onion. I don't think I'll use all this on the pizza, but use a little bit. I think maybe I'll just cut half of this bell pepper. You hear the bacon clicking in the oven because it's frying. Smells good too. The bacon. Okay. Our green peppers, nicely sliced, thinly sliced. Nicely thinly sliced. So that'll be ready for the pizza. Pizza, pizza. Little Caesars. I'll shut that off. Warm up the pancake. Put some butter on my pancake. Yeah, these pancakes come out really good. If you didn't see yesterday's video, we'll check that out on how I made them. And also yesterday I posted the recipe in the community tab, posts tab. It'll be the jelly. You know what? Today I think maybe I'll... Yesterday I planned on using the grape jelly. I'll use it on half of the... See how it tastes. Half strawberry and half grape. Remember, the broken half is the jelly half. I'm gonna stop this alarm. Stop. It's my alarm to take my blood thinner. Oh, little bit thinner. Okay, where's my syrup? Here it is. You can have a pancake without syrup also. And of course, this is the Chalk Zero syrup. No sugar, monk fruit. Alright, so got a pancake. This is actually a lot of food. So this is breakfast today. 2 eggs with a zucchini and pancake and 1 avocado. The avocado's already getting brown. I didn't put salt on my avocado. Put everything bagel seasoning on it also. First thing I'll eat are the eggs. Need that protein first, then I'll have the pancake. Well, maybe after that I'll have the avocado, then the pancake. It's a closer up shot of it. So I just got back home from church. It was a really good service also. Now I think I am going to make the pizza. I wanted to make it prior, but kind of ran out of time. And I rested a little bit too. I felt like my heart rate was up. I knew it was up. But anyway, I'm going to make the pizza now, and yeah, I'm not really actually super hungry, but I'm gonna eat something before 1 o'clock, before my cutoff. Alrighty, I'm going to make my fathead pizza dough. 1.5 cups shredded cheese, 2 ounces of cream cheese. So I need 1.5 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese. 2 ounces of cream cheese. You put these in a microwave safe bowl, and then you gotta heat them up for 1 minute in the microwave. I got Publix brand cream cheese this time. Usually I get Philadelphia, but the price of it's just insane. At least at Publix. The Philadelphia was $3.99 for 1 block. Publix was $2.50. Can't open this. I don't make it easy. Or maybe I'm doing it wrong. Nah, they don't make it easy. Alright, I need 2 ounces. Donnie, move. Yeah, you can see me. It's 1 ounce. 2.1 ounce. Cup and a half of shredded cheese. Heck, nothing's opening easily today. Oh yeah, this is actually 2 cups, so almost the full thing. I'll save the rest to put on the pizza. Microwave for 1 minute. Full power. What's next? So I have to stir this and then I'll heat it for another 30 to 45 seconds. It says use a food processor. I'm not doing that. Interesting. The recipe that I have is actually a keto dinner roll recipe. Pretty sure you can just put your toppings on and then cook it all at once. I'm gonna look at a different recipe just to see how they do it. So yeah, this recipe, they actually cook the dough first. So I guess I'll do that. That way it's maybe more crispy, maybe. Get the oven going. I don't know, we'll figure it out together. I mean, I've made this before, but it's been a while. Just mixing this up with a fork. to heat this up for another 45 seconds, it says. That's heated again. I need to add 1 egg. Already, it kind of looks like a dough. A little bit. I wonder how this recipe would turn out if I did use a food processor. I had one in my Ninja blender. Had the processor attachment, but it broke a couple of years ago, and I never replaced it. But I'm actually thinking about maybe buying a replacement soon. Not the entire thing, but just a replacement bowl, processor bowl. I wonder how different this recipe would be if I used the processor. How the texture would be. It's not mixing very well. How hot is it? It's pretty hot still. I'm going to use my fingers. It's hot. Ooh, I got a real hot part. Yeah, I guess the food processor would be a lot better than using a fork. I don't remember ever using the food processor. This is going to have to cool down. I'm going to have to mix this with my hands. It's very hot. Looks more like mozzarella now. Yeah, I usually don't make this because it's too labor intensive. But I was really craving a pizza. So this better taste like a pizza. Make sure you wash your hands before you do this. Or else you'll be washing them with your pizza dough. Okay. Dry ingredients, 1/4 cup of almond flour, protein isolate. Cup and 1/4 of protein or almond flour. Two tablespoons of coconut flour. Okay. Baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Just going to eyeball it. Mix this all up. Yeah, this would be easier with the food processor. But you can still do it with that one. I think the actual pizza dough recipe that I found online had me use more almond flour. So we're going to just force this to make one pizza. All right, there's our pizza dough, keto pizza dough. This. Pizza pan. Trick to make this circular. Kind of forget it. Maybe like that. I don't know. That worked. A circular piece of wax paper. Press this into the pan. I want to make sure it gets thin. Unless you want a thick crust. I like thin crust. All right, I think that's pretty good. It's our fathead pizza dough. Next. Why does that turn around? The phone goes off. Alright, so this is going to bake for probably about 10 minutes at 400. So we'll be right back. Alright, I just got the toppings out for the pizza. I'm going to slice up some of this cheese. This mozzarella cheese. Trimming it a little bit thin. A little bit. Last time I made pizza, I found out that you can put meat on it raw. So I'm going to put the sausage on it raw, and then it'll cook the sausage as it all cooks together. I think if you do that, just make sure the sausage is smallish chunks, not too big of chunks. If you're lactose intolerant, I'm sorry. This recipe is not for you. Obviously, this isn't something that I eat all the time, but because I was craving pizza, I decided to make a little treat. Sort of like a keto cheat day, could call it. I think it's better to think of cheat days as days like this rather than getting an actual pizza. On the crust, I'm going to put some Italian seasoning, garlic, and onion powder too. That'd be good. I keep getting palpitations. It's annoying. It's always when I am standing and exerting myself, I get palpitations sometimes. Gotta push through it, I guess. This is the sausage that came from Carol's in Georgia. I don't like the tissue paper that they use. It falls apart too easily. See how this looks. I don't think I'm going to let it get too brown because it's going to go back in there. So that's what it looks like so far. I just grabbed it with my other hand. Don't want to do that. Got my Rayo's tomato sauce. Make sure I'm recording. I am. I don't like my pizza too saucy. It's like I don't like the pizza too saucy, but then I sometimes like to dip pizza crust or pizza itself into tomato sauce. So it's kind of weird. I guess I don't like it too saucy because it typically makes the crust soggy. But with this keto version, crust is going to be soft regardless. It's not going to come out crispy. You can maybe make it crispy, like, I don't know if you use flaxseed. I know there's other recipes out there for like crispier, like cracker, like crust. Still don't think it really comes out crispy though. That's enough sauce. As far as the toppings go, I don't really know the order. Maybe I'll do this cheese first. Nah. I don't know. Do the Do the sausage first, I guess. So like I said, this is a raw sausage. And the reason why I like doing this with the sausage is because if you pre-cook it, it just makes the sausage too dry. Of course, it cooks out all the fat too. The fat soaked into the pizza makes it better. It's up to you though. You don't obviously have to do it this way. You can pre-cook it if you want to pre-cook it. But it will cook on your pizza like this. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. I love sausage and onion pizza. It's so good. It's probably my favorite pizza. I like Supreme also with everything on it, but sometimes just sausage and onions better. I'm gonna load it up too. I think that's good. I'll put some of the, I'll put some of the cheese over this. think I'll do the pepperoni next. Can't open anything today. They're big pepperonis. Some onion. Might have been good to like saute the onion first for the pizza if you wanted to do that. I kind of like raw vegetables though, especially raw onion. Just has a stronger flavor. I mean, this won't be raw; it will be cooked a little bit. It's gonna be a big pizza. Hopefully it doesn't overflow into the oven. Put some bacon on it. And it's gonna be good. Can't really go wrong with all this stuff. Forgot the mushrooms. It's going to turn into a deep dish pizza. Okay, do the rest of this cheese. Ah, why didn't you guys remind me? I forgot to put the garlic powder and onion powder on the crust. Oh well. I don't think it'll be lacking flavor. Plus I'll sprinkle it on top also. Some fresh basil. is actually pre-washed. Okay. Spin on the edges of the crust. Italian seasoning. Oh my gosh. Not that much Italian seasoning. Poop. Let's make it up for the stuff I missed on the crust. It's alright. I think that's it. So here's a close-up shot before it goes into the oven. I think that looks pretty good. All right, the pizza should be about done. Looks pretty good on the top side. Actually, I took the temperature of the meat earlier, and it was like around 150. Did a little piece here. It's like, yeah, 150. Pork should be cooked to 145 at least. So it's done. Make sure you don't drop your pan. Alright, so here's the finished product. Our keto pizza. I probably should have put more basil on it. It shrinks up a lot. Looks good though. We'll try it out here shortly. Alrighty, now we're gonna cut into the pizza. I don't get to use my pizza cutter too often. So I'm gonna use it for this. It's pretty thick, as we all knew. I need to hold it with my hand, but it's too hot. I need a bigger pizza cutter and bigger wheel on it. Definitely like a deep dish. Okay, there we have it. Now let's try it. All right, I'm gonna try this out now. Still pretty hot. Dear God, bless this food, Lord, and please let it nourish my body. In Jesus' name, amen. The edges of the crust, I won't say they're crispy, but they feel pretty solid. That's pretty good. That bacon adds a lot of flavor. The crust isn't bad. Crust is good, actually. I can really taste that mozzarella. I don't know, it tastes like it's missing something. It needs some like garlic butter to dip in, but I don't need that. Black olives probably would have been good. I just thought about that. It's pretty good. The mozzarella I bought, I thought it would be more stretchy, softer, but it's pretty solid. I have to say the bacon is what makes it. I thought the sausage was going to be it, but it's actually the bacon. I think next time, probably wouldn't have to worry with the sausage, just use bacon. I like it though. I'd say it satisfies that pizza craving pretty well. It's pretty filling too with all the cheese and fat. It's good. So yeah, pizza is very filling. I just had those 2 slices and I feel stuffed right now. I was thinking though what I should have done, I was thinking about sprinkling the garlic powder and onion powder on the crust once I rolled it out. But it would have been a better idea to mix it into the dough. So whenever I make pizza again, it probably won't be for another couple of years. I'll try to remember that. Maybe I put the recipe book away already, but I was going to say I would write it on the paper. I think if I would have mixed in at least garlic powder, it would have definitely improved the flavor of the crust. I mean, don't get me wrong, the crust was good. It tasted like mozzarella cheese, but I don't know, it just needed some garlic, I think. Or, like I said, if you had that garlic butter, you could dip it in that. It'd be really good. It'd be extremely high fat, which is okay. But yeah, it was pretty good. So I'll have pizza for a couple of days now. Yeah, maybe I'll have some for breakfast tomorrow.